And gonna make going. Now, can I get the chat going? I cannot get the chat going. That's very lame. Awesome, thank you. Hello, Lewis. How are you? I'm trying to get the chat to show up, but I can't seem to. Here we go. Oh, it's because the window went somewhere else. What's the button? Okay, yeah, I just got to delete it. Sorry, guys. Got a little bit of a technical difficulty right now. I don't want a new group. I just want a new. What the hell is going on, bro? There we go. New sci-fi. Alright, we're getting some glitching going on. There we go. There's the window catcher screen. Bro, what the freak? It's like my right click's not working. Alright, that's lame. I can't add the YouTube chat to my thing. Alright, let me just put this over here then. That's very lame. But alright, YouTube, welcome to the stream. Today we are working on more amps. It's Amp Central up in here. That was a little bit scary. At first, it was like trying to tell me I couldn't go live. But now I am live and everything is working as it should. So we're going to start working on these amps. I'm going to swap the cameras here. Oh, I should zoom this camera in 1 sec. All right, so now you should see more of what I'm doing. And then I'll just pull that out a little, down a little. There you go. And then just this way. Okay. All right, so welcome to the stream. Let me zoom this in on me a little bit. Necesito nuevas VEC. What is that? Sorry, my Spanish is not the best, my friend. I'm a no sabo kid. All right, yeah, that's good. Yo, the AC? No, the AC is on. Was it? Yeah, it's low. We got some tacos coming. Oh no, it's a chicken bowl. Pretty good chicken bowl. You can't go wrong with buy one get one free. So we're waiting on that. Then we got these amps to do. Mailman's coming soon, so we gotta get to work. Make sure he takes everything he needs to take. Oh, okay. So, Lewis, you have a 2005 Acura TL. You want new speakers for voice. I don't know if you're a pro audio person or not. If you're a pro audio person, you have plenty of choices. Uh, on the other side, I guess it's going to matter about how much work you want to do when you replace your speakers, if you want it to be difficult or not. And what I mean by that is, are you open to cutting the metal of the door? If you're open to cutting the metal of the door, then you can use almost any speaker. Excuse me. If you're not open to cutting the metal of the door, then you will need to use um, specific speakers that fit correctly. All right, we got some boxes coming as well. Need to order shipping boxes. If you don't know, Roadie is a company owned by UPS. It is a local courier. So just how Uber does people, they also deliver goods. So you could set up a business account with Uber and do Uber deliveries. But those people often don't understand that they're delivering something and not a person. But that can be set up if you have a business. You could do Uber deliveries. The other thing is Roadie. Roadie, you can send stuff from your business to other businesses. I think you could do personal. I've used it for a personal reason before. But it's really beneficial. If something's within 100 miles, someone will go pick it up for you. And then you can designate how big of the item is. The bigger, though, the less people will be able to pick it up. So if you're ever in a pinch, you need to move something, Roadie might not be a bad little solution real quick. Okay. Where do I get them? So when people say they want speakers for voice, I immediately go Pro Audio. And Pro Audio and Car Audio are used interchangeably, but Pro Audio is meant to be used for like commercial events, so to say. Like when you think Pro Audio, think like what the speakers a DJ would use. But when you think Car Audio, it's not the kind of speakers a DJ would use, but like people use the speakers a DJ would use in their car. So that's kind of how they're interchangeable. So when you say that you want something for your voices, I imagine automatically think Pro Audio, and when I think Pro Audio, I think of the Brazilian brands. Those are the ones that tend to go in my head first. But I'm going to show you the trouble you're going to run into with those, and then you can decide if it's worth it or not. If you just want something simple, easy, you're not really concerned about Pro Audio, that's just how you ask the question about speakers, JBL. JBL, easy to install, sound really good, will do good for voices. Or you can look at Infinities as well, though they're kind of interchangeable. Now I know the difference between a radio with and without navigation. How important and how important the placing an antenna is. Yes, sir. But even the ones with navigation, I used to put when radios with navigation were a big thing. I was installing radios on the side and just installing my own radios, and I would still put it underneath the dash. I mean, so it causes issues. Oh, this is not charging. Why is that? It's plugged in. All right, it's charging. Okay. All right, so here I'm. Let me make sure I'm not showing you anything important. Yeah. So if we go and we do Pro Audio speakers, these are usually meant to go in a cabinet. So like the spacing isn't. Don't get me wrong, they design it for car audio too, but like for cabinets, you don't really have to consider what um, how big the speaker is. But like you see, I looked up Pro Audio, and you see the speakers I get, because these are meant for DJs. These are meant for people who are going to put on sound shows, things like that. But you do have car audio brands that make Pro Audio speakers. But as you can see, all these magnets are very big, and that's going to be the limiting factor in your Acura, is that you don't have a ton of space to fit this huge magnet speaker. So like this right here is a mid bass driver, very cheap one, 4 ohms, 100 watts. This might clear the door, but usually people don't want this. And I wouldn't, if you were going to go, I would just get the JBL over this. But usually when people want Pro Audio, they want the big guy, the big magnet. They want 250 watts or 350 watts. So something like this. So this isn't going to fit in your door. So what I'm saying to get, if you want a simple, easy install, you want to upgrade your speakers, shop, you're going to go speakers, front speakers to JBLs. And I'll show you the JBL. You can see that the speaker magnet is relatively small, but these do handle quite a little bit of power. And this is how they look like. They fit in there no problem compared to your factory speaker. And then I'll show you just more of the woofer. JBL Stage 3. A lot of people ask what part number it is. This is it. Stage 3, 607C. Let's see if I can pull up images. And here's more of what the speaker looks like, and the woofer and the basket and stuff. So really good speakers, highly recommend. If you want to go Pro Audio, feel free. Just know like you're gonna have to cut the door, and it is what it is. You can make it work. Okay. Yeah, I meant just the order, so that I know which one's yours. Because a lot of times your YouTube name won't match the name on the order. All right, Lewis. I hope that helps you make a decision. I'm making the amp right now. Let me switch to that before you see my big ass double chin. Okay, green, green, black. Let me make it up here so you can see. So I terminated all these. So now I'm just adding the pins to the correct spots. This is green, black. Yeah, okay. I'm feeling the effects today, guys, of just litter not getting good sleep. I feel like not as high energy, and also in my eyes, I feel it. That's what I was saying. I might not stream tonight. Catch up on some sleep. But I need to get enough work done during the day. But I think I should be able to. The orders have slowed down. I don't know if it's school or what it is, but it's a little lighter right now than normal. So I should be able to take a night off and be okay. All right. So now this one's all said and done. Then I have a 4-channel amp one, right? Yeah, 4-channel amp. So 4-channel amp, I just need this and this. This could stay over there. So we did that one. Now we're gonna crimp this one. Hold on, I missed that. Okay. Well, I just ordered a wire kit for you. I'm so glad I found you. Send email to ask follow-up questions. I will answer your email later tonight. What is the name of the app? What app, sir? What did I say? Sorry, I might have said something I don't remember. Order number or name. Dude, you are the effing go. I was into this one. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, Spark. We sell the 9708. Dallas, I will maybe I'm not sure if I'm gonna be working tonight, but if I am working tonight, I'll try to make your harness on stream later tonight if you want to watch. Or I might be making it off stream. I'm not sure. If you tell me the order number, I could save it to make it on stream, but it might delay it. Like I might get up to your order before I start streaming, so then I'll have to push it back. A lot of people like to see their orders be made on live. All right, so then, oh come on, cut all these short. We're gonna strip all these, and then we gotta terminate each one. So I think, I don't think this is a hot take. I think this is, unfortunately, what it's going to be. Hold on, my camera's like way out of focus. Okay. So you guys are familiar with JL Audio. JL Audio's always had a good reputation. Only certain dealers have been able to sell it. You can only get their products online in certain places. JL Audio fired. Well, the company got sold. Then they fired all of their salespeople and a lot of their customer service people. And they took the Garmin staff that's already selling other products and are teaching them to sell JL Audio products. So usually as things go, when other companies, big other companies that are publicly traded by other companies, they slim down what they consider non-essential and they make stuff worse. So I think JL Audio is going to start experiencing that. I don't know if the quality of the products will go down, but I think the service around the products will go down. And that's coming from someone who used to work at JL Audio as a salesperson. I'm sure they're a little bit biased, but they are an enthusiast. They love car audio, and those are the kind of people JL Audio had on their team. I'm sure some are still around, but like when that goes down to your customer service reps all the way up to your engineers, they're all enthusiastic about car audio. They love car audio. It makes for a whole different company culture and experience for your customers than someone just clocking in to do their job to answer your questions that they go and find in a manual. So I think JL Audio is going to suffer a little bit. Maybe they'll stabilize out. Maybe they'll make some changes again. But right now, JL Audio, I feel like, is going to feel it. I know this happened a little bit ago, but it always takes some time for stuff to start bubbling to the top. Okay, yeah, it's a simple harness enough to make. I can bang that out. Right now, I just got to finish these amps. But YouTube, the news has been crazy these last couple of days. Too much violence in this country, man. I mean, too much violence in the world, honestly, but It's just sad. Just makes me sad. Is that? Oh, where's the? Hold on. Let me see the food's on the way. He's 20 minutes away. Damn, D-Land is far, bro. And the roadie guy is 15 minutes away. Okay. Yeah, agreed, man. Agreed. A lot of the dealers were very, very upset. They're like, "What happens to my account now? Who do I talk to? Who do I reach out to?" Um, I don't know. I was never a JL Audio dealer. I tried to be, but back in New York, we were too close to another JL Audio dealer, so we weren't allowed to sign up. We could get products like hidden through like basically there's a distributor that would sell to you even if you didn't weren't approved to buy it. But when you buy it that way, you can't market it. You can't say like this is a JL Audio store. So it's just like I think I had to buy one sub for one guy who really wanted a sub but couldn't get it in time. So he was like, "Is there any way you can get it?" And we got it for him. But other than that, I never sold JL. But I always respected the brand. I always think they had good quality stuff. Yeah, that's true, man. No one should go out like that for what they say. That's the whole like thing behind this country is like you have freedom of speech, and if you're gonna get killed for your speech, then it's not freedom of speech. I don't know. There's just very strange, like very strange, weird stuff. Like he, not that he was. I don't. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna get freaking put on my tinfoil hat or try to get my channel banned or myself canceled, man. But it's crazy. I don't think it should have happened. And also, that poor young woman trying to escape a war zone ends up also being brutalized. It's just crazy, man. I wonder if long ago the world was just as messed up. We just didn't have social media to share it all, or if we really have gone downhill. All right, I need to go get two harnesses. I'll be right back. That's not the right harness. Uh, yeah, hey, chat messages are delayed, so you don't have to go crazy spamming. Eventually, I will get it and I will answer your message. What's up? Man, these people really, really want me to apply for this loan. What the hell? I tried to see if I could secure financing for one of the products that we want to launch. So I like started looking around for financing and I put in a lead somewhere and they have been calling and texting me nonstop. feels a little spammy. Yeah, see, like, you've been around, you've seen a lot of the stuff. So I feel like you would have a good insight into if it is worse or not. Hey, Arav, I see your messages, but you still haven't answered. You still haven't asked your question. Oh, you know what? Probably the stream is that delayed. I keep forgetting to change that setting because it auto changes back to delaying as much as it wants. It's very annoying. Oh, I forgot to insert these. Uh, so I apologize if my delays look very late, and also the chat messages are delayed. So like when you send a chat message, I don't see it right away, and then when I answer the chat message, you don't see it till a couple minutes later. Also, I want to change that. I want to make it like almost instantly interactive. I hate that it works that way. But I always forget to change that setting when I'm streaming, and once you start streaming, you can't change that setting. Okay, and let's do the other blue. Who called me? Hey, shout out to you, Dallas. Thank you for subscribing. We are here every day at lunchtime. So if you have more questions, I will answer your email, of course. But um, if you want, like, sometimes it's easier to show you live stuff here on the stream. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I will answer your email, and then whatever you order. Right now, I'm about a day and a half behind, unless it's like something that just goes in a box. But if you order a custom harness or something similar, it's about a day and a half before it ships. When you order on Friday, though, there is the weekend delay, so just watch out for that. People order Friday, and then they'll call Monday and say, "Hey, I've been waiting for my order for 3 whole days." It's like, well, we're not open on the weekend, so I'm sorry. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you for supporting. Oh crap! I left this on all night. Yes, I did. I could have burned my house down. I need to stop doing that. Oh, someone's here. I think this is Rody. All right, guys, one sec. I just gotta deal with this. Yeah, cause. What's all right, clearly I imagined that because there is no one here. Uh, I don't know why I thought there was someone here. There is no one here. Let me check where people are though. Let me check Rody, and then where's the guy with my food? Oh, okay, he's close. Rody guy's close too. Watch him come at the same time. Yesterday, um, the mailman came. Someone was calling. It like four things happened at once. Oh, I was trying to order groceries. A bunch of stuff all ended up happening at once. It's very overwhelming. And also, there's this weird phenomenon with phone calls. For some reason, you guys haven't seen it on stream yet, but people will call in bunches. It's very strange. So, like, either at the end of the day or the middle of the day, it would be like one customer calls, then another customer calls, and another customer calls, all back to back to back. And it's like, how did you all decide to call at the same time from different places? It's so crazy. Because it'll be like the whole day. Like so far this morning, I had a bunch of phone calls, but on stream, I haven't had any phone calls. But then out of nowhere, bunch of phone calls. So then I wonder how, like, there has to be some phenomenon that has to be studied. I can't be the only business that gets that. Like, just a barrage of phone calls at the same time from actual customers that are all throughout the U.S. All right. So now we're almost done with these amp harnesses. We just have to zip tie everything together. And then we have a 4-channel and a 5-channel amp harness. I don't think I've shown the 4-channel amp harness on stream, so I'm going to show it to you real quick. Let me clean my desk so you can see. All right, so the 4-channel amp is smaller. Okay. All right, hold on, I'm going to make this a clip. Okay, so if you have an Acura TL 04 to 08, there is a 4-channel version of the amp we sell. It's right here in front of me. It's this right here. It's a smaller version of the 5-channel amp. This powers just your tweeters, front door woofers, and your rear deck speakers. It does not power your subwoofer. Your subwoofer is going to get powered by either another amp that you already have, or most of the time people have aftermarket subs installed when they buy this. So they'll use this for their interior door speakers and then have subs already installed. Something that comes up when they install this is that they have the rear sub tapped. So then when you install this amp, there's no signal going to that rear sub, so your tap no longer works. So you have to reroute the RCAs to either your aftermarket stereo, your factory stereo, or to the harness for this amp. And that's what I want to show you right now. That this amp, the harness, come on, looks different than the 5-channel amp harness, and it's because it has these RCAs right here. So I'm going to switch my camera real quick. So these RCAs, there's 4 that are labeled front left, front right, rear left. These plug into the side of the amp. Then you have 2 RCAs that have signal out. These are sub and center. So you can hook up the RCAs for your sub here now instead of to your line out converter in the back. This plugs into the amp, these 4. If you don't hook up another amp, these are left hooked up to nothing. This plugs into the factory amp connection. This plugs into the factory amp connection. And then you have these 2 connectors that plug into the amp harness. I'll show you it. Actually, I'll just show you right now because it's easier this way. So let me just undo this tape. Okay, so 4-channel amp, very tiny, mounts right where the factory amp goes. Very, very tiny. Look at that. This is the size of my hand. Very tiny. And like I was saying, your 4 RCAs come in on this side. You're going to match. It says input front, so that's going to be front left, white, red, white, red. So you hook those up. This hooks up to the cars connector. These are for your sub amp if you have a sub amp. If you need a remote for your sub amp, you can find it right here. So that's going to cover this side of the connection. Then you have these two connectors here for the two power and speaker connections. One sec. Someone's here. All right, sorry for that little break there. I had to go meet someone. All right, so then all the harnesses are connected to the amp here, there. The two connectors for the car are connected, and then your amp will have sound, and if you hook up your subs, they'll get sound through right here. So this is a very convenient option to upgrade the interior speakers of the car, like the sound going to them. This amp is rated at 40 by 4 at 4 ohms and 80 by 4 at 2 ohms. I want to say it's going to meet its power ratings very close, so you will get those 40 watts, around those 40 watts at 4 ohms, and around the 80 watts at 2 ohms. So you definitely want to run this at 2 ohms to get the most out of this amp in this little small form factor. My dog can smell the food. He's looking around like, where's the food guy? I smell it. I smell it. Where is it? Your mama has it. That's where it is. Okay, so let's... Oh, we have to tune this amp. We're just going to turn our high pass filters on. That's what I did by hitting those switches. And then the level is going to go almost straight up, just a little past straight up. Okay. And now that's all set. Oh, we need to add our safety zip tie. All right, cool. Now this is all set. Take that. Close it back up. A little 4-channel guy here. All right, put this off to the side real quick, and then we'll finish the 4-channel amp harness. It's just missing a couple of zip ties, honestly. It's pretty much done. Oh, what the hell? My other dog was outside. That's rare for you to go outside right now. Or in NY during 9/11 war? Yeah, I was in school. I just don't remember. Oh, I think my boxes are here. All right, one sec, guys. I gotta put my dogs away. Hey. Go over there. Over there. No. Over there. Go. No. Over there. Go over there. Keep going. Babe, I just have to open the garage and just keep here. All right. Did she back up into our driveway? Yes, she did. All right, one sec, YouTube. That always sounds so crazy. Hello. You could just...
Where did you want
You could just stack it right there if you don't mind. I'm just gonna slide these up. I know you gotta take a picture, so.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. And then that's your invoice.
Thank you.
That's not too high, is it?
I'm gonna put them up here when you're done,
Bigger,
so it's not a big deal.
okay. This is a different sizes, so I didn't want it to like
Oh, okay, I got you.
topple over.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much. All right. So the boxes are here. I don't know if you saw. Here, I'll zoom you out so you can see. They're all right there now. It's silly to have to order boxes to ship stuff, but you need them because the proper size box will save you on shipping and also protect your item better than a generic box. So I just spent some money on boxes. How much money I spent on boxes? That's a great question. I don't even know. One sec. We just spent $270. Can you see that? $272 on boxes, which is, I think that's a good deal for all those boxes that are right there. Look, I'll show you just camera one so you can see. So make sure your packages get to you safely. It's part of business. The company is far away. That's why I can't just go and get them. I'd lose like an hour and 20 minutes to go get the boxes. So I just use Roadie. Someone delivers them. I leave them a good tip. And yeah, usually it's pretty straightforward and pretty good. People from Roadie are good people. It's just like a gig thing. It's just like Uber, you know, they're just trying to make extra money. So thank God they exist. Save you time. If you ever need them, I would recommend them. A Roadie is a good service. I have not had a package go missing or anything, so also that's a big plus. No one has stolen my stuff. But I mean, I've only used it for boxes mostly, so I don't know if you're doing high value items like medicine or something. If there are any bad apples? Because like on Uber, like I don't know if you guys have ever happened, but like someone will steal your food, someone will pick up your order, and then uh, just they'll never come. Come on, there we go. Okay. All right, let's box this guy up because it is done, baby. The way you mount the 4-channel lamp is you just use some self tappers and screw it into the factory location. Very easy, simple install. I think the 4-channel lamp doesn't get the respect it deserves. Put some respect on it because it's a solid upgrade. Very easy to install, very easy to connect. But since people want to keep their sub, the 5-channel one always gets the recognition and not the 4-channel amp. Bro, what am I typing into Google? I'm trying to look up a customer's order. I'm typing their name into Google like it's gonna come up on Google, bruh. I'm dumb, bruh. Oh wait, I have better boxes now, and I'm gonna just throw it in here because I already made it for this box. All right, let's pack this out with some paper. Sorry about the crumpling paper noises, but gotta make sure this amp rides safe. And just making sure the tape is on there good. Sometimes tape likes to peel off. It's really annoying. But we got a good amount of packages ready so far. Oh, we need to finish zip ties on this 5-channel amp harness. Let me just grab my seat to do that sitting down quick. Yeah, I was a little kid for 9/11, so I don't even remember where I was or what happened, but I know we're never supposed to forget. And may all those people rest in peace. That wasn't something that was supposed to happen either to any of those people. There's a lot of conspiracy theories around that. Some that seem kind of like they could be true. Other ones that are just crazy. For lunch, I know you probably don't care, but I'll give you a little tip for that too. If you're ever hungry and broke, you can do Uber Eats buy one get one promos. They're usually okay, and you just trick a coworker into paying for it. So you're like, hey, you want to try this new place, or you want to try, let's try this place. They have this plate that people really like. And they're like, okay, let's try it. And then you're like, all right, cool. You want to just Venmo me? And they're like, yeah, sure. How much is it? And you're like, oh, it's $15. And then you get the buy one, get one free. And then you use that money to pay for it. And then boom, you just ate for free. Obviously, don't do it with a coworker you like, because if they find out, they'll get mad. But that little buy one, get one free deal, man, usually it switches up throughout the week. But that'll save you. That saved me a couple times. Right now, I just got it. $22 delivered for a good plate of food. That's for, you get 2 of those. Normally they're $15 each. Instead, It's buy one, get one. And we get to eat. We got to go grocery shopping. That's why right now we don't have any food in our fridge. Got to hit the Aldi and got some groceries later today. And then, but yeah, man, if you're ever in a pinch, buy one, get one free from Uber. And DoorDash has them too. It's just sometimes the food kind of seems a little iffy. But hey, if you're hungry, you're going to eat it. If you want to be picky and hungry, then you could be hungry. All right, this one's almost done. Oh, I never got it, man. I wanted to try. I never got it. The thing is, like, all right, so I can't leave because I have to work. If I take a break and go somewhere, it's usually too far. Like, for example, if I go to Chipotle, it's 22 minutes there, 22 minutes back, and then 10 minutes to 5 minutes in the store. But it could easily add up to 50 minutes to an hour. So I just lost an hour of my day. And, like, my time during the day is super critical to make sure I get orders out. And that I don't miss any phone calls, things like that. Like, just business wise, I need to make myself available. So I can't get up and leave for an hour. It just doesn't make sense. So then my wife would go, but with the kid, with our daughter, like, she can't get out of the, like, it's a hassle. Kids don't like being in the car under strain for too long when they're young. So, like, it turns into a whole hassle. So it's better to order something. But obviously, you don't have money to be ordering food every day. So that's where you got to find those deals. But I never had that Checkers meal. But I will get the Flo Rida meal soon, man. I want to try it. But yeah, right now, just with everything going on, it's just easier to order something. But you don't want to, like, you could easily blow $50 on Uber Eats. That's crazy. So, like, I miss back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember this, but back in the day, everyone used to deliver. Chinese food spot used to deliver. They still do. But here in Florida, Chinese food spots don't deliver. That was a huge culture shock for me. I was like, bro, what? Y'all don't deliver? And a lot of pizzerias don't deliver either. In New York, I feel like it's super common for a pizza place to deliver. But here, they're like, nah, you come get it. Or it's like, oh, yeah, we offer delivery through Uber Eats. It's like, bro, what? So nothing delivers anymore. So you have to go get everything. At least here in the part of Florida I am. And sometimes that's tough. So then cooking's tough too because she's still young. So our daughter requires constant attention. So, like, you could leave her in her playpen for 10 minutes, 15 minutes at a time. But after that, she's going to want you to play with her or you to pick her up. And then cooking in 10 or 15-minute increments is very hard. So props to my wife, man. She does a great job with all that stuff. Cleaning the house, cooking when she can, making sure our daughter's good. If I had to worry about that stuff, I couldn't work the way that I do because I'd be too worried about, like, oh, if my daughter this or my daughter that. But since I know my wife's taking care of it, I don't have to, like, worry about that. Like, I know she's doing the best she can. I know that my daughter's being taken care of. So we got to buy a little food. It's not really a big deal, but, you know, when you got to save money, you got to make sure you find those deals, baby. Right, so this 5-channel amp is set to go. I tuned it. I had the zip tie. Our harness is right here. The amp is tuned. This is a troubleshooting harness. You don't always need it. All the paperwork's here. Bass amp's here. Yep, this is all good. I'd like to mentally run through my head, like, okay, like, if I'm doing this install, what would I check for? Shadow Agent, hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. I think I've seen your name before, though. I don't think this is the first stream you've watched. What'd you, Spark, what'd you have for lunch? Or what's your go-to lunch? I know the older generation, no offense to you, but I know the older generation is very used to, like, making their lunch at home and then like packing it. So a lot of them don't even spend money. Like when I used to work in an office and have coworkers, the older crowd always like, oh, I'm having leftovers from 2 nights ago, or they made something this morning for lunch. Like that was very much the culture. For them, spending money for lunch is like a huge waste. They're like, no, I'm not gonna buy lunch. Hey, thank you, appreciate that, man. Thank you for the kind words, man. Really helps. Makes me feel like I'm actually making a difference, because sometimes I feel like I'm talking into the void. Burritos, my man. We talking the same language. I'm gonna show you what I got, because I'm about to get off stream. I'm gonna eat. So let me go get it. I'll be right back. All right, sorry for that long pass. A long time. Let's go. She saved me some chips. Oh, this right here. Chicken, lettuce, rice, beans. Oh, what the hell? They gave you guacamole. I don't think she saw that. But this was $15. I don't have a fork. One second. And it was buy one get one free. So my wife got one, I got one, and they give you chips and these sauces. Hold on, I need to go get a fork. Oh, someone's calling. Acura Auto Garage. How can I help you?
Ah, do you speak Spanish?
Sí.
Oh, mi hermano, mira, buenas tardes. Pues, estoy aquí en el negocio, pero está cerrado, ¿verdad?
Oh, perdón, pero nosotros ya no estamos en Nueva York. Nosotros movimos nuestro negocio para Florida. Ahí está otro negocio.
Oh, yo pensaba que allí era la que vendía equipos de música para carros.
Sí, todavía lo hacen, pero es un business diferente de que está llamando.
Oh, my God. Ok, mi hermano, como eso aparece en el website, por eso llamé así.
Sí, sí, perdón, pero nosotros nos fuimos de ahí y entró otro negocio.
¿Pero ustedes también hacían música o qué?
Sí, sí.
Oh, ok. Ok, mi hermano, está bien, entonces, que pase buen día.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye, bye.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So, yeah, man, cheap, 15 bucks. Well, I wouldn't say it's cheap, but I feel like for the amount of food you get, it's a good price. But I'm not gonna eat on stream. So I will see you guys later tonight. Has been an hour? Yeah, just over an hour, barely. I'll see you guys later tonight. I'm going to eat this food and then continue working. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Or if not, I'll see you later tonight. I'm trying to think if there's anything I wanted to tell you. Did someone ask anything? No, the guy said he loved my contents. Yeah, appreciate you. Burritos, Taco Hell. Yeah. She's gonna be in the bathroom suffering. This the only thing is this has a lot of like oniony, so it leaves your mouth very oniony. So you gotta brush your teeth right after. But all right, guys, yeah, I will catch you all later. Thanks for tuning in.